All right, let's talk about something that sounds crazy to most of us. Waking up at 5 a.m. and actually not hating it. I know. The first reaction when your alarm goes off that early is usually something like, why? But what if I told you it doesn't have to be painful? And better yet, it can actually be enjoyable. Yep, you heard me right. Look, I've been there. The alarm rings and suddenly your bed feels like the most comfortable place in the world. And the thought of getting up makes you want to curl into a human burrito. And here's the secret. Waking up early actually starts the night before. No one tells you this, but your bedtime routine is the first thing you need to tweak if you want to be a 5 a.m. warrior. Think of it like setting yourself up for success. You wouldn't run a marathon without stretching, right? Same goes for sleep. Create a wind-down routine. Dim the lights, put away your phone. Trust me, TikTok will still be there tomorrow. And maybe even pick up a boring book. One of those books that puts you to sleep after 2 pages. Works like a charm. Now here's the biggest obstacle between you and an amazing early morning. The snooze button. The snooze button is a trap, a seductive illusion that 9 extra minutes will magically make you feel rested. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. In fact, it makes things worse. Instead, here's what I do. I put my alarm far enough away from my bed that I actually have to get up to turn it off. That way, by the time I'm out of bed, I've already won half the battle. Now, I know some of you are thinking, okay, I'm out of bed, but I need coffee, like immediately. But hold up, before you dive headfirst into caffeine, drink a glass of water first. Your body's been in sleep mode for hours, and it needs hydration to kickstart your system. Trust me, you'll feel more awake just from this small step. Plus, it's like giving your body a little reward for making it out of bed. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to do a 5 a.m. boot camp, but moving your body, even just a little, can work wonders for waking you up. I mean, we're not training for the Olympics here. A couple of stretches, maybe some squats, or even just shaking out the sleepiness will do the trick. You'll feel more alert, and your body will thank you for it. Okay, so this one's key. Make your mornings enjoyable. I used to hate getting up because my mornings were boring. I'd get up, rush to get ready, and it felt like a chore. But then I figured out the trick. Do something you actually enjoy in the morning. Maybe it's having a quiet cup of coffee, journaling, meditating, or even listening to your favorite podcast. For me, it's just having 10 to 15 minutes of peaceful me time before the day gets crazy. It gives me something to look forward to. And no, enjoyable doesn't include checking emails. Sorry. Finally, consistency is key, but so is being kind to yourself. The first few days you might struggle. You might even hate it. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. On those tough mornings, remind yourself why you're doing this. It's not just about waking up early. It's about creating more time for yourself, being more productive, and starting your day with intention. And if you have a bad day and hit the snooze button, don't beat yourself up. Just get back on track the next day. The key is to keep showing up. So there you have it, my 6 steps to waking up early without feeling miserable. It's not magic, but it works. Try it out for a week, and I promise you'll start to love those early hours. Plus, there's something really satisfying about being up before the world. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a 5 a.m. sunrise to catch. And remember, the earlier you rise, the more time you have to create the life you want. See you in the next video.